Hi, welcome to the Corporate Governance Awards 2019. I'm joined by Hope Mehlman from Regions Financial. Thanks for joining us, Hope.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Which categories are Regions Financial nominated in this year?
We're nominated in 3 categories: Best Shareholder Engagement, Rising Star, that's Coleman, and then also in Corporate Governance Professional of the Year.
Well, congratulations. Best of luck in those 3 categories this evening. This year, or you've been very influential in leading kind of shareholder engagement efforts or expanding that. So how has that effort changed in recent years? What have you prioritized in that respect?
Well, first I'd like to say that Regions has taken a proactive approach to shareholder engagement. We believe that you need to engage on a clear day and not wait until there's an issue or a problem. And we've seen it evolved over the years, starting with our basic calls, our calls with our shareholders over the years, over the summer, and then we have taken the approach where we want to be so proactive that we continuously engage with our shareholders over the entire year. So we go to places where we see our shareholders, for example, the Council of Institutional Investors. We go to the University of Delaware. We go to Harvard. We also go to the Stanford Institutional Investors Forum. One of the things that we've done is really upped our game as it relates to our directors. So our directors have been doing a lot of engagement with our shareholders in person. And because we believe that it's important for our directors to hear what our share owners have to say and to be able to interact with them as well. And so that's one of the things that we've really been building out a lot of, is the director shareholder engagement.
How has that changed the nature of the conversations or the topics that come up during those engagements? Has it evolved over time as you've taken a more sort of proactive approach to this year-round engagement strategy?
So I think what we've heard is, I think our investors really like to engage with not only with management, but I think they believe they get a different perspective when they hear it from the directors themselves and when they talk to their directors themselves. And we don't view this as we're selling Regions. What we really want to hear is what they have to say, what they care about, and take that all in and listen to them, because we approach it as them not just being shareholders, but being share owners. So their opinion is very important to not only management, to the company, but also to our directors.
Sure. And you were also influential in sort of approaching a kind of an ESG report this year. So how did you approach that? What materials were you working with prior to that, and what was the end product?
So we published a very robust ESG report this year, and it was a cross-functional team within Regions. We also had a lot of support and oversight by our Nominating Corporate Governance Committee of the board. They were very, very involved with that. We recently just published, well, this week we just published our first SASB report, and we're one of the first banks in the country to publish a SASB report. So we continue to build out ESG, continue to focus on it. We're very proud of our ESG report as we continue to work on it and make it more and more robust. A lot of what we hear, what we've included, is what we've heard from our institutional shareholders. We've asked them about what they believe are the issues that are important to us as a financial institution, and that's one of the things that we have focused on. And so we continue to evolve, enhance, improve, and we continue to be as open and transparent as we possibly can.
Sure. And having adopted the SASB framework, how did that go? Was it did their definition of materiality sort of make sense as you were going through the process? Was it easy enough to gather the data? How was that process?
So for us, for the SASB report, I think that's also going to be an evolving process because there are some things as it relates to SASB that we feel may be competitive information, so we did not include that. But we wanted to get out there what we could get out there and start the process and be a leader in the banking industry with the SASB report. So it was an excellent process. We worked as a team within Regions to make sure that we can get the most open and transparent report that we can get out there, and really focus on what we see our investors believing are material to us as a company and as an industry. So.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for stopping by on the red carpet, and best of luck this evening.
Thank you so much.